Okay, hello people YouTube. Okay, Cardi B. Cardi B is 28 years old. She's 2 years younger than me. I'm 30 years old. I know I look young. Hey, I know I look like a teenager. I keep myself looking fresh. I look young. I got good hygiene. Hey, I'm looking good for a 30-year-old guy. But Cardi B is 28 years old. She was born in 1992, and for a long time, she's done some pretty bad stuff in her life. She was a stripper. She even said she was a prostitute for a while. She would have sex with a lot of guys. She said she would sell herself for money. She said it was a stripper. She worked she had a low paying job. She didn't reach her fame until she didn't really start to get fame until her mid 20s. She didn't really start getting fame until 2017 with the Bodak Yellow. Where it's a video about her life. You know, it's really she actually makes fun of herself, saying she had bad teeth before she was famous and she wasn't the prettiest before she was famous. She's a Latino woman, but before a long time, when I first saw her, I thought she was black. I just thought she was a light-skinned black woman, at first. But then I heard her voice. I said, that voice, she has a very, you can tell that voice kind of, if it wasn't for her voice, you would think she was a light skinned woman or a mixed woman, but she's not light skinned woman. She's not a mixed woman. She's not even of African descent. Both her parents are Latino. Now she's a darker skinned Latino. We all know that Puerto Rican women are usually pale. They look white. They can pass for white. But she looks more black. She does have black features. She's more like a darker skinned Latino woman. And when she first came out, she would start doing rap music. Now she's tricking black people thinking she's black, but she's also made songs to tell people that she's not African American. She's coming out with interviews saying she's not black, and a lot of black women, especially black women, black people, and black guys, black women, they don't like it. They say, "Well, I feel like because she ain't claiming African American. No, she's not even claiming to be African American. She's like, oh yeah, I'm black, but no, she's saying she's Latino, and she's even made music videos to prove that she's Latino. And it has over 1 billion views. I like it like that. That's her highest view video. I like it like that. That's the song where it actually brings in the Mexican, Puerto Rican culture. That it lets people know that she's not African American. But for years, rumors were up she's a black woman pretending to be Latino, and then people will call her racist. Okay, why are you denying your African roots? That's like a white woman saying she's black when she's not. But she is Latino. She's just darker skinned Latino. We all know Puerto Rican women are usually, they look white. They have pale skin. They could pass for white, but they have an accent. If it weren't for that accent, people would probably think that Puerto Ricans could pass for white if it weren't for that accent. And they have different looks, facial features than white people. White people just have that little, the facial features kind of gives it away, and the accent, you know. But anyway, Cardi B is a multimillionaire. 2 years ago she had 8 million. That was her net worth. Her net worth went her. She's a multimillionaire. She went from 8 million to over 24 million. So I'm thinking she has at least 30 million right now. It says 24 million, but she has more than that, way more. She's a multimillionaire. She got so much money that she doesn't know what to do with it. She has a child named Coulter. When that baby grows up to become an adult, by the time it turns 18, it's going to be wealthy. Ain't never got to work. It's never it never got to worry about getting a job, getting fired. It's set for life. She has probably already put away a couple million for that baby. By the time the kid reaches 18, they're set for life. Never got to work. As far as I know, she didn't start having kids until she was in her late 20s. She just I think she has like a 2 or 3 year old. But that's pretty much it. Cardi B has been known to be doing some pretty crazy stuff like drugging guys. That she would have sex with guys, and then she would drug them, and they would get them drunk, and then she would steal their money, or she would get them hooked high, and then they'll have sex with a transsexual person. She done some pretty weird stuff, and she admitted on social media about 2-3 years ago about what she did. So she's not really. She looks like a nice woman, but some of her music is very graphic. She says some pretty disgusting things in her music, and most people frown upon that. Okay, when guys rap and say pretty crazy stuff, it's considered normal. But when people still don't like it when women sexualize themselves. Women are sexual beings. Women do have sex. They like sex. It's just that they're very sneaky about it. Women just don't go out, and the guys we talk, guys talk about sex. They tell their friends, oh, we had, their sexual experiences. Women keep it private. So To see Cardi B open about her sexuality is not, that's something that most women don't do. Even TLC, who were female rappers, they didn't sexualize themselves. Most of the time, they were either dissing guys in their music videos or uplifting women. Anyway, I do like Cardi B music. It's